everyone, it's Lisa. Good afternoon. Hi. I said I would come on at 4 today in my daily reading, so I wanted to make sure I come on a few minutes early. And again, I'm going to take the top 20 people for a free reading, and after that, I will post where you can go down below. Donations of love under video to donate and get a reading. Okay. Hi guys. Hi Jane. Hi. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's free and happily ever after. I'm good. How are you? Lore. Yes, I'm putting everybody as they come on the list, okay? See, it worked out perfect. Now you're second in line, It's Bree. Yay. Hi, Julie. Thank you for your comment. Means a lot to me when you guys leave me comments and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's good. I just, it's a real snowy day here. I don't know how many of you guys are from New England. We got about a foot here. I'm just north of Newport, Rhode Island. So we had that big nor'easter last night. So I just spent the last hour outside cleaning off my car. Loads of fun. I live in New England because I absolutely love the snow. I do. I love the snow. So people always say, oh, no snowstorms. And I'm like, why do you live in New England if you don't want a snowstorm? Because snowstorms are all about New England. That's what we're here for. If you want sunshine, go to Florida. Where are you from? It's Bree. North Carolina, yes. My mom was from North Carolina. She lived in Southport, right on the coast. Very rarely snows down there, and if it does, like an inch, and you guys panic, right? We're so used to it up here. I think 2 winters ago, last winter we didn't have a lot of snow, but I think 2 winters ago we had, I think, 183 inches over the course of the whole winter. Every Monday we were having like a foot. It was crazy. So we usually get a lot of snow, and last winter we didn't, and I really missed it because I love it. I don't like the work that's associated with it, cleaning off the car, doing the steps. I'm all done with that now for today, which is good. And it looks like it'll stick around. It's going to be cold enough, so we'll have a white Christmas, which is pretty exciting. So anyway, I'm here now. I said I'd be on at 4, so I thought I'd come on a little bit early. I don't have anybody that can greet people. Jamila, if you would like a reading, you need to subscribe. Hi. You need to hit the X below and then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Oh, over the course of a whole winter? It's Bree, you got like a foot or 2? No, in June, we still had huge piles of snow in parking lots, like grocery store parking lots. This was in June 2 years ago because they had no place to put all the snow. There was no place to put it. It was crazy. It was crazy. But I don't care if we get that much snow, but I like a few snowstorms. I like a few. And it makes me feel good. My mom loves snow, and my mom passed this year. So when it snowed yesterday, I felt like she was right around me, and I needed that. So anyway, it's early, so a lot of people may not be able to make it, but I will get started with the people we have, and we'll take it from there. Jamila, let me know once you have subscribed and hit the notification bell, and I will add you to the list. Right now I have a question mark next to your name, okay? So if you can subscribe, then you get a free reading. I only read for my subscribers. Oh, when did you subscribe, Jamila? Just now? Okay, I'm going to get back to the place where I can tell when people subscribe, because otherwise I can't tell you guys. It's crazy. And I want to make sure I'm fair and reading just for the people that, what are we at, 2:20? Okay, reading just for the people that are my subscribers, because I have so many people that want to reading. Okay, I don't have you down, Jamila, so you may want to unsubscribe and resubscribe again, or just hit the subscribe button again. Can you do that? And then you'll be all set? Please, that would be awesome. Thank you. So how are you guys doing this week? Thank you. Nezzy subscribed. Is Nezzy? I'm not sure who Nezzy is, but thank you. It just came across my screen. Thank you, whoever that was. Glad to have you guys here as we go through and do some of the readings. If you're enjoying the readings, Jamila, are you Nezzy? Because that's who just came through, was Nezzy. So I'm not sure who that was, but thank you. Yes, good. Okay. So if you guys enjoy, please give me a thumbs up and we'll get started. And I'll have to interrupt because from time to time when new people come on, to make sure they know to subscribe. If somebody can type in for me, please subscribe to get a free reading. Or hit subscribe button to get a free reading. Then I can pin it. I can't pin something myself on YouTube, but if somebody types it, I can pin it. So just please subscribe to get your free reading. And then everybody will be able to see that because I'll pin it. Okay? Can one person type that for me? Hi, Marjan. I need you to subscribe for me, hon, and hit the notification bell. Once you hit the subscribe button, it'll come across the screen, and then I'll be able to give you a free reading. Happily, could you do me a favor, please, and type in capital letters, please subscribe? Or hi, Spiritual. Maybe Spiritual can do it. Just type, please subscribe to get your free reading for the first 20 who signed up. And then I will pin that. So, Marjan, I have you with a question mark next to your name until I see that it comes through that you subscribed, okay? I would love to do a reading for you, so feel free to jump right in. Spiritual, how are you today? You just subscribed? Okay. You just double check because it didn't come through.
Oh, celebrate with your family.
Somebody's did come through, but it wasn't yours, so let me just double check, make sure. Okay. Hi, Spiritual and Light. Thank you guys for liking. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you're here. For us, I was just talking about the snow. We got over a foot of snow last night. I wish it snowed during the day. It's just so beautiful to watch. It's still snowing just lightly right now, but it snowed overnight, and I could hear the wind. It was like 50 miles an hour blowing against my windows in my bedroom. Hi, Susan C. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and it'll come across my screen. And then once you subscribe, you can have a free reading. I know. I'm glad you're here. So, Marjan, I need you. You said you subscribed. Okay. Glad to have you guys here as part of our community. We have a wonderful group of people that support each other, and I do tarot readings or psychic readings and answer questions. And I'll have to happily or Spiritual. Can you please type in capital letters? One of the two of you, please subscribe, and you will get a free reading. And then I will pin it. Or anybody can type that, and I will pin it. Before I get started, notification bell is on too now. Hopefully I can make it on time. Oh, you're in Germany. Great. I'm glad I came on a little early because I have a lot of people from the UK or Asia, and I find when I come on at 5 or 6, it's just too late for them. So I'm glad you made it, Marjan. That's great. So Susan, I just need you to hit the subscribe button. Nobody came on as a subscribed earlier today, hon. So you may want to just hit subscribe again, okay? Happily or spiritual or someone. Could someone please just type in capital letters if you would like a reading? It won't let you type? Just capital. Okay, Ella, I just need to check, honey, and see if you're on here as a subscribe, because I have so many people that want a reading. I only read for my peeps that are subscribed, okay? Oh, there you are. You just came through, Ella. Ella, okay. I'm new here. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. If you would like a reading, subscribe. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate it. I'm just going to pin that so people can see it when they come on, because I always have to interrupt readings, and I don't like to do that. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Julie. Jane. You're first, Jane. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Ella, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I love to have you. I don't know if you've seen, but I post daily updates, and I post monthly updates. We'll be coming up on those pretty soon. And I come on usually 3 or 4 times a week like this in the evening. Sometimes on Sundays it'll be at noon so that I can do readings. Yeah, don't leave for long, because if I go past you, Marjan, and you're not here, I can't come back. I'll move on to someone else, okay? That's only because I have so many people that end up coming on. Jane, you're up, my dear. Do you have a question for me today? What and who is coming towards me in January? I'm Capricorn. Okay, let's pull some cards. I'm not hearing anybody for January. I'm hearing March, that someone new is coming in. And I can't tell who, but it is someone new. It's not somebody from the past. I feel like you've been really good about letting go of somebody from the past. You've had to work on it. Yes, I'll call your name, Ella, when it's your turn. No worries. Spiritual, it's okay, hon. I got it posted. Okay, hon. I'll see you back shortly. Bad habit, bad habit. I'm a nurse. Don't tell me you need a cigarette. Okay, Jane. So I do hear March that someone's coming in, March or April. I don't hear anybody in January. You're a Capricorn, so that would be the month that you're born, December, or the end of December or into January. But I don't feel like someone is coming in for you love-wise in January. Let me pull a few cards. I'm using the Light Seers deck today, which I really like, by Chris Ann. I love the cards. So I know you guys can't see me shuffle. I'll try to put this down a little bit more. I'm sure you'd rather see the shuffling than my face, right? I've already shuffled them a lot, but let's separate them and see what we get, Jane, for you here. I don't have a who. I don't have a name. I don't have much information. As we get closer to March and April, I'll have more and more information. That's usually how Spirit gives me information, okay? Nice. So this is a new love for sure, because it's the Ace of Cups, and that's brand new emotion. It's right by your heart, and the Ace is a new beginning. So Jane, someone will be coming in for sure. And the Four of Pentacles is the first card I pulled, which is, I mean, psychically I heard March or April, and that January, February, March, April is 4. So that's what we're looking at for timing wise. The Pentacles is just, this is a brand new love coming in, somebody that's going to be close to your heart, somebody that's going to really pull on your heartstrings and you're really going to enjoy. And this is the Four of Pentacles, is just kind of holding on tight while you're waiting. So unfortunately, nothing until March or April. And Jane, does that answer your question, hon? I feel like between now and then, you can kind of just sit back and enjoy, because I don't feel like anybody's coming in yet for you, okay? Until, like I said, where this 4 came through. That's what I heard from Spirit, my spirit guides, and then I pulled the 4. So that tells me when I count it. Jane, does that make sense, hon? It looks wonderful. The Ace of Cups. Cups are all about emotions. Cups have to do with water signs. So it could be a a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces that's coming into your life. I also I'm hearing Libra, and but the Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's a brand new beginning, and it's just wonderful for your heartstrings. I mean, if you look, it almost looks like she's smiling up here. You can barely see a little bit of her lips, and we're looking at March or April. Okay, but it looks great, hon. It looks great. Ellie, you just need to wait, hon, for your question until I call your name. Okay? Because I can't possibly remember the questions in between. No worries. Jane, good luck, hon. That's awesome. You'll have to keep me posted. And as we get closer with reading, you know what I mean? Like in January and February, we keep reminding me, and I'll try to get as much as I can for you. Because as we get closer to the person coming in is when I start to get more and more information. Okay? Thank you, Jane. Itspree. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm phonetically pronouncing it. Itspree, you're next. Do you have a question? Or is there something that's concerning you that I can ask Spirit for you? Or would you like me to pull some cards? Thank you, Jane. I'm so glad you're here. Hang around. Because sometimes other cards come in, and I've said this to other people before. I pull other cards for other people, and it resonates with you as well. Hi, Natalia. I need you to subscribe. And once you subscribe, it'll come across the screen, and I'll take the question mark down next to your name because I only read for my subscribers. So once you subscribe down below, let me know, and or it'll come across my screen, one or the other, and then I'll add you to the list. Okay, so just subscribe for me, and I'll add you to the list. Everybody keeps saying they subscribed earlier today, but I got no new subscriptions today. So you may just need to hit the subscription button again, please, hon. Okay? You may have to do it again. Okay, Itspree, you're next. And you've been waiting for a few days. So what can I do for you, hon? What can I add? What can I answer for you, psychically or with the cards? Let me see if it worked. Did you just redo it again, Natalie? No, it didn't. It didn't come through, hon. I don't know, Ellie. You have Ella. There's quite a few people ahead of you, like 6 or 7 people ahead of you. But if you leave and I go past your turn, I can't go back to it because I have too many people that I'm reading for, and I'm usually on here for almost 2 hours. So that's about all I can do. Okay. So you have to hang around and listen to everybody's readings. And then as soon as I get to you, I get to you. But you can take a chance and come back if you want. If I've gone past you, I won't be able to. So your Wi-Fi was like, no problem. So are Terry Westwood and I meant for each other? Susan, yes, yours came through, Susan. Thank you. Natalia's did not yet, though. So I'll just keep subscribing, I guess, and one of these times it'll come through, and I'll let you know as soon as it does. Do you have your settings on private, Natalia? If you have your settings on private for YouTube, then it won't come through. It has to be on public. Terry Westwood and I meant for each other. This is a past love is what I'm hearing, correct? This is someone that was in your life and is no longer in your life or is in your life now. Itspree, is that correct? Yeah, check and see if it's on private, hon, because it won't come through as a subscription for me. So is this somebody just new that you're interested in? I just met him a few weeks ago. Okay. Have you had a chance to go out yet? The person has really, really nice energy. I'm getting really nice energy around them. I'm going to pull a few cards for you, okay? But I feel like he's a really good guy. Are you getting that feeling as well? Plus, I also feel like you have very strong intuitive sense about him. You have a very strong intuition anyway, Itspree, so I would listen to that or I would pay attention to that. And if your gut's telling you it's good to go, then move forward and see where where it ends up, because I'm hearing that he's a good guy. So listen to your gut, okay? But I am going to pull a few cards and see what we get. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So the very first card I get is the Ten of Cups. It's the top card you can get as far as love and emotion, right? The cups are all about happiness, joy, emotions. Look at the happy couple, arm in arm, and they have children in this picture. The rainbows in this picture. All the cups are all usually are water signs, but I'm getting Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm also getting Aries and possible Gemini. But that's who is around you in this circle of emotions. But it's all really, really happy, positive emotions. So yes, I think you've been talking a lot, and I think you have a really good feeling about him. The other card that I got is a Judgment card, and I think that's just because you guys are talking a lot. You don't. It's not like you're judging each other meanly or on purpose. You're just. This is the time when you first start talking where you're judging what each other says. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, that goes along with what I say. Yeah, or not out loud, but you're thinking that to yourself. Oh, I really like that. He wants to settle down and have kids. Oh, I really like that. He likes this job or whatever. So the Judgment card is definitely out because you're just getting to know each other. But it's really nice. Hi, Lindita. You can, if you subscribe, you can get a reading. Yes, but I need you to hit the subscribe button down below the picture, please. And then I will put you on the list. You're about number 10. Okay? So I don't think you subscribed, hon. It didn't come through. So I hope that makes sense. It looks really nice. So trust your judgment on this one. But it looks like he's a keeper. Okay? Keep me posted. You have to come back on and keep me posted. Okay, it's free? It looks really nice. Thank you, hon. Happily, you're next. If anyone would like to help out my channel, I always appreciate. Oh, it's snowing again. Oh, look how pretty. Can anybody see out the window? You might not be able to see. We got about a foot last night, but it's snowing again. Let me go up to the window so you guys can see. It's real pretty. I love snow. That's why I live in New England, you guys. Don't let people fool you and tell you they can't stand snow. They shouldn't be living in New England if they can't stand snow. I hope you can see it. Can you see? It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love snow. So I just wanted to show you because it's been snowing all night. Over a foot. Oh, I just came in and off my car. So now we're getting more, it looks like. Hold on, I just have to plug this in again because I unplugged it to go over to the window to show you all the snow. And hold on. There we go. I messed everything up. Didn't have to go. Sorry about that. But I wanted you to see the snow. I'm so excited. I'm like a little kid when it comes to snow. So, Lindita, just try to subscribe again. Thank you. I know. It is lovely. It's beautiful. Okay. Patricia, wow. He doesn't snow where I live. Oh, where do you live, Patricia? Just telling everyone, I live in New England. I live in Newport, Rhode Island, and we get, this winter we hardly had any snow, but the winter before that, on average, we get about 100 inches a year. Last year, 2 years ago, we had 103 inches south of Portugal. So we get a lot of snow here, which I love. I love snow, so that's why I'm parked here. A lot of people start to say, "Oh, I don't like snow," and they come south. I'm like, "Oh, you're it." Plus, it reminds me of my mom. Mom passed this year, and she loves snow, so it made me feel really good when it started to snow yesterday. So, anyway, I'm waiting to see if Happily is here. I'm glad you got to share my snow with me. It's so pretty. Happily, are you here? Happily is next. Hi, Patricia. Let me put you down, hon. South Portugal. Oh, if you ever have like a big get together over a course of like 5 or 6 days, have people come in, coming in and out, or me going to people's homes. And I actually went out to San Francisco and stayed with one of my people and she actually had me fly out to San Francisco, and I saw like 18 of her friends. Of course, they all pay for themselves when they have reading, but 18 of her friends over 5 days, and I got to stay with her and I got to see all of San Francisco. So I was really excited. So I always tell my people, my peeps who are all around the world, I'm always happy to come to you. We can make it work somehow once this COVID lifted, when we fly and go places again. So it doesn't look like Happily is here. And Lindita, I guess you decided not to stay because you retracted everything. So I will take you off the list. Okay. Okay, so Happily's not here. Patricia, I know I've heard Portugal is just beautiful. I would love to come and see it someday. Love to come see it. And as a psychic, like I said, I've gone over to Germany, a number of different places for some of my clients, and I stay with them for like 5 days, and they show me the country. And then, every evening I have like 5 or 6 of their friends for like 5 or 6 days that get readings, and they pay for their readings, and it kind of pays for my trip. As long as I get housing, I'm really happy. So it's fun. It's fun for everybody. I can't believe it's snowing again. Wow. Okay, so now Happily is not here, so I'm going to Lore. I'm busy gabbing a lot today. Just because I'm happy, I think. Not that I'm not usually happy, but I love the snow. Well, Patricia, after COVID is over, we'll definitely work it out, hon. I would love it. That would be fun. We'll work it out. I would love to travel the world. So wherever anybody wants me to go and set up readings so I can pay for my trip, as long as they can house me, I'm happy. We will always work it out. I'm now looking for Lore. He wasn't here, so Lore, you're next. Is Lore here? Or did she leave? Unfortunately, I have to keep going. You left. Wait another few minutes. Where are you guys from? Tell me where you're from. I tried to come a little bit earlier because I know it's really hard for people from the UK when I come on at like 6 o'clock at night. It's like 11 o'clock, and that's really hard. So I tried to come a little bit earlier so I can see some more people and have some more people subscribe and be part of the channel, be part of our wonderful community that's here. We have a wonderful group of people that support each other. It's lovely. Okay, Laura, I don't think you're here. Julie, I know that you're here. What would you like to know today, hon? Do you have would you like a reading? Would you like psychically? Would you like me to answer a question for you? What would you like? It's 9:11 at night, so it's 4:11 here, so it's about 5 hours. Patricia. Virginia, wow. Colorado, South Korea, wow. Raised in Germany, Marjan. Interesting. Me too, it's 4:11. Where are you, Natalia? Natalia, yours still did not come through, hon. Did you know that? I'm gonna check it again. Julie, hold on 1 second, hon. Let me just check on Natalia's and find out why I don't really understand unless you have it set to private. You have to set it to public for me to get it. Anyway. Oh, okay. Okay, Julie, Burke, Virginia. So you get snow too, Susan. Marijan, I used to live in California. I lived in Germany for about 6 years. My dad was in the Air Force, and we lived right outside of Frankfurt in a small town called, I don't remember the name of it now. Began with a C. I'll think of it. I'll think of it, Marjan. So Julie, I'm from the UK. Mom's having birthday today. Oh, my mom's birthday's on Sunday. She just passed this year. Has she been around? Because strange things have happened with the radio. Okay, let me connect with her. Okay. It is a small world. I'm trying to remember. Begins with a C. Like I want to say like Serta or I forget. Right outside of Frankfurt. Anyway, I'll have to come to Germany too. And the UK, Julie. I would love to come out to the UK. I don't know where in the UK you are, but I have relatives who live in Dingle, Ireland, and I'm from Wales, or I have relatives from Wales. So let me connect with your mom. Okay. So I'm going to bring in your guardian angels. I'm going to call on Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, to bring through messages of love and light for your highest and best. Let's bring through Julie's mom. She's got a big smile on her face. Very happy. I feel like she always had a kind word to say for everybody. She's going, happy birthday to me. Does that sound like her? You families from El Salvador. Oh, you're in Maryland. Okay, so you have snow too. Yep, El Salvador is in Central America. From South Wales. That's where I want to go so badly, Julie. I'm so drawn to go to South Wales. And I want to go back to Ireland. And so I want to see Wales and Scotland next time. Oh, it's gorgeous. So your mom, let's talk to your mom because she's here. She's giving you a lot of signs, she says, and she's going like, it's my birthday today. I'm so happy Julie's here. My girl's here. So I know after COVID's lifted, all you guys who are on my channel will have to set stuff up for me to come on trips, and I'll just travel and visit everybody and do readings for groups of people. I love it. Julie, she's a very happy, vivacious person, and she's talking about my girls. So do you have sisters, hon? Okay, Larity, I can put your name down, hon. When I get to you, you can ask your question, okay? I can't remember it now. Yes, you have 3 because she's saying my girls. So are you guys getting together to celebrate Mom's birthday? Or have you talked on the phone? You're so welcome, Itzbury. I hope you stay on and listen to other meetings. Sometimes it has meaning. Okay. You set your subscriptions to public. Now hit the subscribe button again, Natalie. Let's see if it does it this time. Sorry, my Wi-Fi was lagging a little. No worries. So happy you're here. Julie, no. Okay, so is that something you would normally do? Or are you all very private people? Hi, Karen. You're new. All you need to do to get a free reading is hit the subscribe button. And if your settings are set to public, I'll see it. I need to be able to see that you've subscribed because I'm only doing readings for my subscribers. So just hit the subscribe button and I will add your name to the list. There's about 10 people ahead of you, but if you leave and I go past you, I can't come back to you, just so you know that, okay? Sometimes messages come through for other people that have some meaning for you. So I always recommend for people to stay around and hear what everybody has to say. We're not very close lately. Okay. She's talking about my girls. So I have something in her chest. I have a pressure or like a breathing thing in my chest. Did she have pneumonia or did her lungs fill up with something on, Julie, before she passed? You're so welcome, hun. Keep me posted. Yes, lung cancer. Okay, because that's what I'm feeling is the heaviness. Like when I try to take a deep breath, I feel that heaviness. So whoever was just going to go outside and smoke a cigarette, listen to poor Julie, whose mom passed from lung cancer. And I'm very sorry for your loss, hon. Do you have a specific question for her? Because she's just having she enjoys heaven. Was she a singer? Because she's just making me feel like she wanders around and sings. So I don't know if she's in a lot of little singing groups up there. Did she like to sing? Julie? I'm still talking to your mom, honey. Lovely voice. And you like to sing with it, right? Because I feel like she's wandering around heaven, like joining all these little small groups of people singing. Yes, she sung. And I'm hearing You Are My Sunshine. Was that an important song between the two of you? That's what she's singing right now to me. I'm hearing You Are My Sunshine, and she's showing me sunflowers. They look like sunflowers, or they're the black-eyed Susans. You know, the yellow leaf, the yellow flower buds, and the inside is a darker color. Did she used to sing You Are My Sunshine, Julie? Oh, my word song between her and my dad. Oh, that's lovely, because she's singing it so that you know it's her. That's what she's telling me. She wants to make sure that you know it's her. That's lovely. She wants to know if you want to know anything about heaven. She's got a lovely personality. I really like talking, hearing from her. She's very bubbly. And she was cremated, huh? She's talking about you having something around your neck that's a part of her, like a part of her, close to your heart. Does that make sense? It's like, is she okay? Yes, she cremated. She was cremated because she's telling me she was cremated, and I feel like, do you have some of her ashes that you put in something that's like around, that you wear around your heart? Because she's telling me she's close to your heart. Unless you put something in near her. Yes, her scarf. Okay, thank you. Because she loves that she's right near your heart, is what she's saying, Julie. And you have some of her ashes, correct? She wasn't in pain, hon. She wants you to know that, okay? She knows how hard it was to say goodbye, but she wants you to know that she wasn't in any pain when she left. She said it was very peaceful, like her mom was there, or there were other people that were there that were bringing her through. Like kind of took her hand and gracefully brought her through. So it was really hard on you, and she's really sorry. Had you just left, or left and was going to come back? Because I don't feel like you were with her when she passed. You were with her so much of the time. But I feel like you left for like a few minutes or a half an hour or whatever. Yes, you were in the room when she passed. Okay. She's making me feel that you weren't. Was this one of your sisters that might have left? Somebody wasn't there, she says. So I thought it might have been you. She says somebody wasn't there when she passed. We were all busy. You were all busy in the room when she took her last breath? Is that what you mean? Has your dad also crossed over, Julie? Yes. Okay, that makes sense then, the way she's describing it to me. She didn't want anybody to actually physically see her take her last breath, if she could help it, she said. She's very prideful. She's very, very full of pride. It's lovely. She wasn't in any pain, so I feel like she was heavily medicated. She was in and out at the end, in and out, but she always heard you. You guys were telling stories about her, like funny stories. and laughing? Because she could hear that, she said. That was her wish. Not girls, anyone to watch her die. Yeah, because that's what she's saying. She didn't want anybody to see her take her last breath, and that's what she said to me. That's why I wondered if you guys had left the room. But it's good that you were busy, because she felt like it wasn't a privacy issue for her. It was more that she didn't want to leave you with that image. Yes, we were laughing because she could hear you telling like cute little stories of you guys when you were growing up, or funny things that your mom did, that kind of thing. She could hear all that. Hearing, just so you guys know, is the very last sense to go when someone passes. So if someone is passing, like when my mom passed, she kind of just put her head down, and she was sitting next to me actually, and I didn't know she was passing, and then I had to move her to the floor and do all those things. But I kept talking to her, Mom, I love you, I'm here, you're not alone, because I knew that while she was passing, that's the very last sense to go, is hearing. So if you're ever around, you were talking about childhood. Yeah, she loves those memories. She says those were her favorite times with her girls, is what she's saying. Has your dad passed? Julie? Is there a sound? I don't know what that means. Oh, I hear a sound. Oh, it should be happy spiritual. It should be happy. No, your dad is still here? Natalia, that might just be your computer, hon. Dad is still here. She has a male with her, and he's wearing a uniform. So I don't know if this is her dad then, or her brother. Someone who was in the service, because my angels, who also help me with readings, are telling me to sit up straight. And they usually tell me that when I'm talking to somebody who was in the service, and I'm thanking them. I'm honoring them. Does she have a brother or her dad who's passed, hon? Dad was in the service. Oh, your dad was in the service, or her dad was? Natalia, you're subscribed. Just came across. Yay. Her dad has passed. Okay. Okay. So that's who helped bring her through, I feel like. Your dad was in the service, so thank him for his duty. Thank him for helping us keep us safe. Because I have somebody that's I know, finally. Were they separated though? Because I feel a distance between them, Julie. Your dad and your mom. Did they lead separate lives? No, together 60 years. Wow, that's wonderful. So she must just be talking about the distance now. He doesn't believe in what we're doing. He doesn't believe that somebody can come through, because she's saying it wouldn't do him any good. At some point, because she's so chatty, you may want to have a private reading. If you go to my website, northernlights.one, it's listed down below. You can do a half hour, an hour, and then bring her through and talk to her and answer all your questions, because she's very chatty and she wants to keep talking, which is lovely. She has been sending you a lot of messages. She also has been coming to your dreams a lot, she says. So do you remember your dreams, sweetie? Sorry, I call everyone sweetie and hon. I hope no one takes offense by that. I'm not sure why I do that, but I do, and some people don't like it, and I'm sorry if it's not meant to be offensive. It's meant to be endearing if I call you sweetie or hon. Yes, I've seen her 7 nights now. Yeah, and especially right around her birthday. I mean, I feel that's the time I tell people is the strongest to have a reading or to have them come through is right around their birthday, or if they have a favorite holiday or one of their kids' birthdays, because that's when they're the most talkative and that's when they're the most active around you. So she's been sending you tons of signs besides number patterns. She's been sending you a lot of 111, 222. So you see that quite often, number patterns. She makes you aware and you happen to look right as the number comes on. She's also talking about crows. Do you have a lot of crows around you? Because she's talking about there being a lot of crows. Yes. Okay. So those are all signs from her. Okay. And also this little white feather she's showing me in my mind. It's like a little tiny feather. And you thought it was from your pillow. It's not from your pillow. It's a feather that she's sending you. Does that register? Do you remember? Wonderful. Just know that she's around you every minute, honey. I can't stay on with her. Thank you so much for sharing her, and thank you so much for coming through and spending time. I'll leave the channel open like I usually do so that you'll have a chance to talk to her for the rest of the day because she loves it when you talk to her. You have some of her ashes, she says, like on a dresser or on a table along with her picture. There's a candle. It looks like something from a mass, like a mass card or something. And you often just touch it as you walk by and say, love you, or you know, you love having it around. Is that something that's in your house, hon? Because she's showing me this area. I don't want to call it an altar. It's more of just an area of love. Yes, it's beautiful. And she's around you all the time. And please let your dad know that she's singing You Are My Sunshine, that I hear it in the background, okay? And tell your sisters as well. And I'm happy to read for any of them or all of you guys. You'll have to be in touch with me. But come back again. And thank you for sharing your mom. She's lovely. And thank you for coming through so clearly. And happy birthday. How are you, Julie? She's doing wonderful, hun. So hold on to that, okay? Thank you so much. You made my day. Oh, I'm so happy, hun. She's so happy, and she's around you all the time. So just know, love, 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 she says. Okay? It's her mom's birthday, Natalia. Yep. Thank you, Julie, for sharing her with me. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you asked me to bring her through for you. Jamila is next. I still hear the music. I still hear her humming. So I'm going to let her know that we're going to say goodbye now. And I'm going to break the connection, but Julie loves you. And please keep coming around and sending her messages. Thank you. Okay. I left the channel open, like I said, so you can keep talking to her today, Julie. I just had to disconnect myself so that I was free to come back down because I have to really raise my vibration to bring somebody through. Okay, so I just had to disconnect that vibration because I could still hear her singing. So it's really cool. She's lovely. I love her. Thank you for sharing her with me, honey. Thank you. What a blessing. Thank you, Julie. Jamelia, but she will be here, so keep talking to her. Wonderful. I'm so glad. She came through so strong for you. Jamila, Jamila, is next. Jamila. Hi, am I the only one that's not hearing anything? No, hon, I'm a medium, so I that's one of my gifts is clairaudience, where I hear people talking to me. Am I the only one that's not hearing anything? The video seems to be on pause. That's got to be on your end, hon. Jamila, it's your turn. Oh. Okay. So I just said it's at 50 minutes. So if you need to just come back, you can. Thank you, everyone, for helping her. She's new, and I want to make sure she definitely gets reading. We'll give it another couple of minutes in case she's leaving and coming back. Yeah, it could be that your computer froze. It stopped snowing, but look how pretty it is out. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I just love the snow. I'm so happy. Simple things, right? Simple things. Restart your YouTube. Yeah, Marjan. Hi, can you hear me now, Jamila? Or Jamila? I'm not sure. Oh, great. Yeah, everyone's so supportive here. So glad. So how can I help you today? Would you like a reading, a tarot reading, a psychic reading? What would do you have a question you'd like to ask me that I can answer for you? If anyone, by the way, would like to make a donation to the channel, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, I added Venmo. People were asking me to add Venmo. It helps. Donations of love down underneath. If you hit the X underneath the video, it will open up. You'll see donations of love, and you can just click on either PayPal or on Venmo. I appreciate all the donations if anyone wants to help until I get to 1,000 people. I've done this for 30 years, but I haven't started a YouTube channel, which is silly. But I've done this for readings for my living. This is what I do for my living. But you know, until I get to 1,000 people, YouTube doesn't help you with finances at all, or they don't help you with commercials, etc. So it makes it more difficult for me, effort-wise and my time-wise, and buying cards and candles, etc. So if anyone would like to donate, I'd be very grateful. So thank you again. Down below, donations of love, Venmo or PayPal. Thank you, everybody. So Jamala, okay, I love the snow too, even though I was born in August. I was born in August too. When is your birthday, Marjan? When is your birthday? In August. Jamila, I could have Muslim spiritual guides August 15th. So you're still a Virgo. I mean, a Leo. Mine's the 24th, so I'm a Virgo. But we're both pretty close to the cusp, so it could have a little bit of the same energy. Yeah, I'm not sure why I love the snow. I always have. Just have wonderful memories, I think, as a kid. So does it mean anything special, or what does my spiritual guide have to say about that dream, about a rich man in my house and he was talking to my father? I don't have a card, but I just shared your account. Hopefully that helps. Thank you so much. Sharing always helps. So any guys can share to people you know, that helps a great deal. So thank you, Natalia. Oh, my dad was 15th of August. So that's the same as Merjan. Look at that. My Venus is in Virgo, and my person is in Virgo too. Love them Virgos. Well, good for you. I would rather be another sign because of the perfectionist part. But hi, Shrey. I'd be happy to do a reading for you. I just need you to subscribe and make sure you're on set for public so that Karen is supposedly, I'm waiting to see if she subscribed. Karen is the last person I put a question mark next to. I haven't gotten a subscription or subscribe from her. And then Shrey, if you drop below the video, there's an X. Open it and there's a subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe button. That would be great. Hi, Lovely Green. I'll add you, hun. You have about 10 people ahead of you, hun. When did you come in, Lovely Green? When did you come in? I didn't see you come in before. Did I miss you? I'm looking back through everybody. Or are you just coming in now? Karen, if you're new, just make sure you're all set with your subscribe, okay? Oh, Lovely Green, there you are. Okay, right after Jamila will be Lovely Green's turn. I didn't see you, hun. I will move you right up. That's my mistake. I don't have a moderator today, so I'm doing the best I can before Jules read. Okay, so I read for Julie. I'm just going to read for Jamala, and then I'll move you up. I'm sorry. Bethany, you're new. Let me just check and see if you subscribed, hon. It didn't come across the screen because I only read for my subscribers because I have so many people that want readings. Okay? So I just want to make sure. You might want to hit subscribe one more time. It didn't come through yet. Ella, nope, you didn't miss your turn. You're a little bit farther down. I think I have 3 people ahead of you still. You're welcome, hon. Okay, not yet, Ella. Not until I call your name. Not until I call your name, Shrey. Okay, I need you to make sure you hit the subscribe button again. Bethany, it hasn't come through yet. So, Bethany, you may want to hit the subscribe button one more time as well. Oh, it's really hard to be my own moderator. Okay, I'm on Jamila. Shrey, you subbed and liked. Okay. I added you. Jamila, yes. Did we already do your reading, hun? You're next. Oh, no, we did. Does it mean anything specific? Yes, you asked me about spirit guides. Okay, and about the dream. All I'm getting is that it's wishful thinking. I'm just not hearing that it has any special meaning. I don't feel like there's somebody rich that's coming into your life. Is that what you were thinking? I don't know, Karen. I can't go through all the names right now, hon. I can't do everything and do readings. I think it just was a nice dream of a rich man. I mean, you can always be manifesting that. You know, on this past Monday was the solar eclipse, which is all about manifestation, and now on Monday is the winter solstice, and it's when the 2 planets of Jupiter and Saturn are the closest conjunction. They call it the Christmas star. It hasn't happened in over 600 years. They're 1 degree apart, and they're calling it the Christmas star because of that. So it's this whole week is a week of manifestation. So it doesn't surprise me if you're having a dream about that. It doesn't necessarily mean new beginnings, but it could mean that you're manifesting that you're manifesting the money or some rich to come into your life. So does that make sense, Jamila? Does that make sense, hon? This is a great week. Everybody should know this. A great week for manifesting because we're sandwiched between 2 Mondays that are really, really important for manifestation. So doing a vision board at this time, manifesting, watch what you say and how you say things because everything you put into the universe is going to come true. So make sure you put things out there that are positive, okay? Wonderful. That's wonderful. This is the perfect week for that. Vision boards, wonderful. Just be very specific if you do a vision board, okay? Be very specific. Okay, next I have Marjan. Marjan and spiritual. Is Marjan still here? Marjan, there you are. Why is Zabi not communicating to me? He's pulled back as soon as I opened up about my feelings. I know he feels me, but he is not communicating at all. Is he scared of love? He's never had a girlfriend before. Yes, I think it's a little, I think your emotions were a lot too soon is what I'm hearing. As I can't go through and tell everybody where they are on their list, okay? I don't have a moderator, but I don't have time to do that because I've got to focus. Okay, sorry about that. It's 4:44. That's a magic number for sure. That's the angels around us. So the angels are right here while we're doing this. And I've got one that's playing with the back of my hair actually now. Will he communicate and come back? I don't know if he's going to come back. I would, guys, if I had the time to stop, but it gets me out of the zone for the reading, so I want to try to stay in the zone as much as I can. I promise you, I think there's only 8 of you left, so you're all coming up, okay? I hope that helps. We've already been on over an hour, so I hope that helps. So I hope you pick up on this energy and not on my ex. No, I'm not picking up on your ex. I like the energy of this person. I just feel like, Ellie, you have to save your question, hon, until I get to your turn, okay? Because I can't do that, okay? I can't remember them. So Marjan, I would just say, I think it was a lot for him, and so he's just taking some time to absorb it. Do you feel like you were in a good place to be able to say that, like emotionally, the both of you? Or do you feel like it was too soon? Ella, I can't take your question until it's your turn, hon. I'll call you when it's your turn, and then you can pose your question. Marjan, does that make sense? Do you feel like you were both in a really good place? Or do you think it was too soon? Because you know he's such a nice person, but very stubborn. I think I was pushy. Okay, well, you have a good sense about the relationship, so I would trust how you feel. I would give him a little bit of time, and then I would reach out and kind of say, you know, Jim, I'm sorry if that seemed pushy, or I'm sorry if it seemed like it was too much at once. I'll pull back until you're ready, kind of thing. So just be honest with him. Just be honest. You were sharing your feelings, and you're a sharer, and he may not be a sharer. Okay? And so, you know, when two people are different like that, they take things differently. But I still feel like he's a really good person, and I do feel like he'll still be around you. I don't think he's gone. Okay? I'm going to pull a card on that, but I don't feel like he's gone. Yeah, it's nice. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is really nice. This is abundance and love, abundance of money, abundance of health, wealth, love, destiny. It's all abundance. And look how calm you're sitting. So you really just need to be patient and wait. Okay? Just wait for his response. I know you miss him, but he'll come back. He will. He's just, at some point, you know, if it's been like another week, Ella, it's not your turn, hun. There are people ahead of you. When it is your turn, I'll let you know. Okay? It's Marjan I'm working with right now. So Marjan, if like another week goes by and you haven't heard, I would probably just drop him a line and tell him your real feelings. I'm sorry if what I said, you know, was too soon, or, you know, I really like you, kind of thing. And I think he'll warm up again. He will be back. Okay? Because this is pure abundance. And it could be abundance in anything, including love. And she's just very calmly waiting. Be patient. That's not one of your strong suits, is patience. I'm hearing from the angels. So you must have a hard time with patience. Is that accurate? Because your guides are telling me that. Your spirit guides are telling me that that's not one of your strong suits. Does that make sense, Arjan? Tell me about it. Yeah, it's hard to wait. It's hard to be patient, but he's worth it, is what I'm hearing. So wait and be patient, okay? Do the best you can. Keep me posted, for sure. Keep me posted. Okay, next I have spiritual. I'm sorry, spiritual. I saw you posted. So should I consider culinary school or nursing school? Yeah, see, I can't. That's a free will question, hun. Which could be successful? Thank you, Marjan. I appreciate all of you as well. Trust your gut, okay, Marjan? That's a free will question, hun. That's like, should I marry John or should I marry Paul? Well, I can't make that decision for you. I can't make a decision whether you should spend the rest of your life as a cook or as a nurse. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 35 years and I love it. I've opened my own wellness company. So now I'm not doing nursing in hospitals now. And I do this as part of the wellness, the mediumship and so forth. That's my website down below, northernlights.one. Ellen, no, you're not. There's one other person before you. Which one do you love? Hi, Ashley. Ashley, I'll put you down. You've already subscribed, right? Because I'm only reading for subscribers. Is going to culinary school a good fit? I'm hearing nursing school will be a lot tougher for you. Okay, I am hearing that. It's very disciplined. It is a lot of hard work. And I feel like with COVID going on, you may not get the full education you need because many of the teachers, the nursing professors and so forth, are having to work shifts in the hospital. So you may do better off, I'm looking at it from a different angle, being in culinary school than in nursing school right now until this epidemic is over. Do you like to cook? Is that something you would like to do for the rest of your life? Spiritual? That's a better question for you than it is for me. Do you enjoy cooking? Yes. Do you feel like, like I like to cook, but I can't imagine ever going to culinary school. Is that something you feel like you would really enjoy doing forever? Then that might be what you want to end up in. If you feel like you're really drawn to nursing school, then that might be what you're, it's just right now. Ella, please stop posting your question, hun, until I call your name, okay? You want to own your own restaurant. Well, that's a really nice thing, spiritual, then I would definitely, if you want to own your own restaurant, that's definitely not putting in the years for nursing school, which is a lot of hard work. That's definitely culinary school for sure. I think that's the direction you want to go in. Let me pull a card on that, okay? Okay. Yeah, definitely culinary school. Okay, only because we've been talking about it, and this is the 10 of Cups, which is the cup of pure happiness. It's the card of pure happiness and joy and love and acceptance, and you'll be successful at whatever you put your mind to and what you're happy at. That's how it works. If you're happy at something, it makes you successful. Like I love what I do, so that it makes me successful because people can feel my energy and know that I love what I do. So your energy changes when you're doing something you love. So you need to really sit and think about it. I mean, I think the cards are saying yes if you put your mind to it, and if you're happy and you really want to do that. It's all about happiness. I know people say, oh, I want to just make a lot of money, but no, you have to be doing what you love and what you're happy doing in order to make it, and then the money will come. The happiness part comes first. Oh, you're so sweet. Thanks, Natalia. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, spiritual, does that make sense? You're so welcome, hon. Just be happy and go down your path of happiness, and then you'll be successful. No, Ella, not yet. There's another person ahead of you, hon. Karen, did you, I still have you down as not subscribing. Did you subscribe, hon? I have Susan C. next. Susan, are you here? Keep me posted, spiritual. Okay, will my ex Sagittarius, Mike, and I reconcile? Okay. Right off the bat, I'm hearing no. Have you been separated? My angels are saying no. Is it possible to know where I am on the list? Yes, I told you I would bring you up, and I didn't. So you're next after Ella. Right after Ella. So I'm doing Susan right now, and then Ella, and then you, lovely. Please remind me, because I have you at the bottom of the list because I missed you. Remember, that was my mistake. So you're going to be Susan C right now, and then Ella, then you. Germana, hi. I can only add you to the list if you subscribe. Karen, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ahead of you. But if you leave and I miss you and I go past you, I can't come back, just so you guys know, okay? Thanks, lovely. I'm so sorry. There's a reason, though. There's a reason. There's always a reason. So the universe did it that way on purpose. So maybe your message was brewing with the spirit guides up there, and they're thinking about it. So we'll see. Jermaine, so you just need to subscribe, and then I can add you. It'll come through for me once you subscribe. Okay? It'll come across the screen, and I'll know that you've subscribed, because I only read for my subscribers. I can't possibly read for everybody, that's for sure. I would if I could, but I don't have the time. Okay, thank you, Jermaina. Okay, so now I was just answering whose question? Susan C. Okay, let me go back because everybody's been talking here. Will my ex, Mike, and I reconcile? How long have you been separated for? Because I feel like it's been quite a while, and I feel like he blocked you for a while, if he hasn't already, if he's not still doing that. I'm going to pull a couple of cards. I'll talk about the cards. Can you tell me how long you've been apart? Oh, Ella, I wish you would please stop posting your question, hon. Almost 2 years. Yeah. I don't feel that you're getting back together again. I feel like he's moved on. I feel like you should move on. I feel like there's somebody waiting for you to move on. That's okay. Sometimes the computer does it automatically. So I understand. I've been in that same position. It's just hard when I'm concentrating and then I keep reading. It's just hard for me to focus. And just like when it's your turn, I want to make sure I give you 100%. Okay? No reason to be sorry. Yes, about 2 years. Did he block you for a while? Because I feel like there was a time when you couldn't talk at all. Or is that now? The cards I this person to come back to you, but up here at the top, finally, the universe is saying, open your arms, this come in. You know? You just have to look, hon. You just have to look. And look how happy she is sitting in her own power, knowing that she's good standing by herself, that you don't need this person to come back into. I don't feel that they're a good match for you. I feel like there's a reason you did separate and that the universe brought you separate. So I feel like there's somebody new that's coming in if you let them come in, Susan. Okay, hon? Are you able to let go of them so that somebody new can come in, Susan? Because 2 years is a long time. I don't feel that you will reconcile. I'm sorry to say. I'm glad you found me too, Susan. Thank you. I'm sorry it wasn't better news, but a new love will come in. For sure. Okay? And you deserve better than this person is what I'm hearing. So he couldn't have been that nice of a guy, because his energy doesn't feel nice to me. It doesn't feel positive. So I think the next person that comes in will be much more positive for you. Okay, I have Ella, and then I have Lovely. Ella, you may now post your question. Okay. Will I have a romantic connection, a relation with my ex-K again in the future? We are friends now. Whew, I'm hearing conversation. So I think the angels want you to have a conversation first about this. Have you talked to him about your feelings? That you want more? Have you talked to him about that? Shrey, you are on the list. I'm still waiting for your subscribe to come through. Yeah, you have. And how did he react? Because I'm feeling like he likes things as they are. He doesn't want to go back to that. That's what I'm hearing from your angels. Yeah, he doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm not feeling that it's going to happen on his end. It has to be a two-way street, right? Well, both of you have to decide that's what you want. That's how free will works. You're still friends. And I think you will remain friends. I think he's a good friend. He's a good guy, but I don't think you're meant to be together. I don't think so, hon. I'm not hearing that from the angels. Who knows? In the future, you could get back together. He could change his mind and you could decide that's what you want. That's what free will is all about. Just right now, I don't see it. Okay, Ella? I'm sorry, hon. He wants you as a friend, Ella. He's been very clear about that. The angel guides are telling me. Okay, Shrey. Well, sometimes we don't always get what our heart wants, right? Sometimes we get what the universe wants us to have. I don't know about the future, hon. I can't predict. That's free will. If he decides he wants a relationship and you decide you want a relationship together in the future, then you will have a relationship. But I can't predict that because it's free will. Okay? I'm just hearing right now, he just wants to be friends. So you need to listen to his words, hon, okay? He's telling you the truth. Or his truth. He's telling you his truth and how he feels. I can't control that, Ella. That's going to depend on you guys in the future, hon. Okay? So you'll have to keep me posted on that. Hi, Jessica. I need you to subscribe. It'll come across my screen when you do subscribe, and then you can be on the list for a reading. I only do readings for my subscribers because I have so many people that come on that want readings. So it's only fair that I just do it for my subscribers. Okay? So once you subscribe, it'll come across my screen. And then I will know that you've subscribed. Okay. Yes. I came just after Mergen checked. I know. But I had forgotten Lovely Green. Lovely Green was ahead. So thank you for your likes. I appreciate it. So Shrey, you're coming up. I have Lovely next. And then Natalia, Patricia, and Shrey. So there's 3. Okay? Yes, Natalia, I just called your name, hun. You're up. No, Lovely Green, and then you. So just hold on, Natalia, okay? Lovely Green, I am really wanting to buy a new car next month. Okay. I need help from my parents. Do I see this happening? Yes, I do. Jessica, you can't come back because if you leave and I miss you, I can't come back and then read for you. It doesn't work that way, just so you know, okay? You're at the very last on the list, Jermaina. You're the last person I'm going to take. Okay? So, yes, I do see that happening, Lovely. I do see you getting a car. Let me pull a card just to be sure. I do think that they'll be able to help you. Have you talked to them about this yet? Because I feel like your dad is always a no person first, is what I'm hearing. I know, Patricia, you're coming up right after Natalia. You're coming up. I mean, I have Lovely, then I have Natalia, then I have Patricia. Yes, you did. He has issues. Yeah, I mean, I think he always says no first, is what your angels are telling me. I think, like, no matter what you ask him, his answer is always no. But then he kind of softens up a little bit. So I feel like give him a little bit of time, and I think he'll soften up. I know. I think finances have been tough for everybody. Honey, I'm not going to talk about who's after who because I'm doing the whole board tonight. I'm moderating. I'm answering questions. I'm trying to stay in my psychic world. So you'll just have to wait. There's about 8 of you left, and you're all on. Okay? Okay. You got to be patient, guys. So Lovely. I think everybody's feeling tight right now. So I think it's just a matter of waiting, and I think your dad will come around. But is there a reason you want a car right now? Because I am feeling it is hard on everybody money-wise right now. Lovely, just Lovely. I think your parents will help. You got to commute. Well, I think they know that because of school that you've got to commute. So I think they're going to be willing to help you. I think you just got to give them a little bit of, hi, Laura. I passed you a long time ago, hon. I'm sorry. I'm already full up because I've been on for an hour and a half already. I'm sorry you fell asleep, but I'm sure you must have needed the nap. You didn't need my reading today. That's how the universe works. So, Law, I will be back on, what is today? Thursday? Sunday. I always try to come on either Saturday or Sunday, right around noon. Thank you, hon. I'm glad you had a nap. I wish I had time for a nap. And then go back and talk to your parents again, okay? Are they paying for you to stay on campus? Lovely. Because it could be that because they're paying for you to stay on campus, they don't want to give you a car. Maybe you could give up campus for the car. I don't know, negotiate with them. And I think your dad will come around. I think you guys will come to a good solution. Okay, Lovely? Natalia and then Shrey. So maybe you should leave campus so they don't have to pay for campus for the second semester. If they're not paying for campus, maybe they'll buy you a car. I'm saying negotiate with them, lovely. Do you understand what I'm explaining, hon? They will be paying each semester for school. So if you don't want to be on campus, don't let them pay for campus anymore. And then maybe they'll help you pay for a car. Remember, we don't always get exactly everything we want. The universe gives us what we need. Okay? Thank you for waiting, lovely. Try to negotiate with them. Natalia, I want to know if I have any spiritual abilities, clairvoyance, or anything else. I want to know about my ancestors or spirit guides. That's a lot of questions. You can ask one question. So you want to know if you have any spiritual abilities? Let me pull some cards. Like, what did you say? Clairvoyance is seeing. Do you see things? That's clairvoyance. When you see dead people, basically. That's what clairvoyance is. You see dead people, see into the future. I don't have that talent. I'm clairaudient, claircognizant. I have smells. I smell people when they come in, I smell their perfume or their cologne or whatever. Those are the three that I have. I am not clairaudient. That clairaudience is actually seeing dead people. Okay, so you don't see dead people, so you're not clairaudient. Do you hear voices talking to you? Do you get messages that you hear? Or do you get messages, if you don't hear them, do you kind of just know them? That's claircognizance. That's all-knowing. I have that as well as hearing. I hear in my ear sometimes messages, and sometimes I just know things, and I say it. Like the spirits will tell me, and I just say it. That's claircognizance. Okay, on this piece of paper, I'm going to draw a number, Natalia, from 1 to 10. I want you to tell me what the number is. Then we'll know if you have abilities. Or I have a candle that's right behind the lens of the camera. Tell me what, not over here, back here. So if you want to either tell me the number or tell me the color of the candle, really focus, then I can tell you, ask your guides or ask your spirits, I can tell you if you have any abilities. Everyone is psychic. Everyone has the ability to be psychic. Everyone has the ability to listen to their inner voice and to trust their own judgment. So what makes you think you have spiritual abilities? Tell me what number's on here from 1 to 10. Take a guess. Think about it for a second. Close your eyes and really think, and then tell me what number's on here. 7. No, you pick 1. Natalie. I'm working with Natalie, guys. No, this isn't for all you guys. This is for Natalie. She asked me a question about being psychic. So nobody needs to answer. This is just for Natalie. Just for Natalie. Okay, so 7. Nope, it was actually 6. Okay. But can you tell me what color the candle is? You guys are right on top of it, though. Oh, see, trust your gut. Always go with your first guess. Always go with that first gut feeling. It's always right. I can tell you a story about that. I do mediumship, like you guys have witnessed when I've been here today. I did mediumship earlier for Julie. And I actually was talking to like a 21-year-old on the phone, and she was sad, and I was talking to her, and I was pulling her friend through. And her friend was talking to me, and I was giving her messages. And I mean, I've been doing this for 35 years. I'm a 3rd-generation psychic medium. And I still doubt myself because I kept getting a message that said mechanical bull. Now, this was a 21-year-old girl. Hold on one second. No one else is guessing but Natalie. I'm not doing this. I'm only doing it for Natalie, okay? Everybody has psychic ability, Shrey. Everyone is psychic. You just have to work that muscle. But the mediumship is a different thing. The different clairs, claircognizance, clairaudience, all that kind of stuff. Tanya, if you've subscribed and hit the notification bell, I will be back on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, and you can definitely come on and get a reading then. I'm full up today, okay? So what I'm trying to say is I was talking to this 21-year-old on the phone, and I kept hearing from her friend who had crossed over, because I do readings on the phone for people all over the world. I kept hearing, tell her mechanical bull. And I'm like, a 21-year-old is not going to know what a mechanical bull is. So I doubted myself. So I didn't say it. Finally, at the end, she kept saying it in my ear, mechanical bull, say mechanical bull. So I finally said, you may not know what this means, but I keep hearing from your friend something about a mechanical bull. Well, the girl who was 21 on the other end of the phone started bawling. She said the night before her friend passed in this car accident, they had gone to a country western bar the night before, and they both rode on mechanical bull. So that was her friend's way of saying, this is definitely me. I'm here for you. And I doubted it, and I didn't say it. And finally, I did say it. But because I doubted myself, okay, I think we all do that. And everyone has psychic abilities. Everybody has the ability to be psychic and to not to know the future, because that's not what being psychic is all about. If anybody tells you they can predict the future, they're lying, because you can't as a psychic. Otherwise, I'd be rich. I'd have won the lottery about 4,000 times, okay? You can't predict the future. That's a free will. You know, I can tell you what your future is going to be, and then in my mind, you're going to go outside the door and take a left, and you don't. You go outside the door and take a right. You've just created a whole nother future, okay? Nobody can predict that. That's all you making free will choices. You do. Everybody needs to trust their own ability. And the candle is actually green, Natalia. So it doesn't mean you don't have psychic abilities, okay? And it doesn't mean you don't have any other powers. It just means you have to work on them. I mean, it took me 30 years to get to this point, okay? Everybody has the ability, but it's like strengthening a muscle. If you don't, you know, I just went up and wiped off my car before I came on here. And by the time I was done, you'd think I ran 10 miles. I was so out of shape, you know, because I haven't worked all those muscles. Tomorrow I'll probably be really sore. And that's what being a medium, and that's what being a psychic, or that's what having clairs, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairvoyance, clairsentience, all the 5 clairs. That's what having the clairs is all about, is you're working those muscles. Pick up some books if you want. If you want to be a medium, pick up some books on mediumship. Learn what it is. Learn how to start to do it. Learn how to talk to your spirits first. We all have angels around us and spirit guides. Talk to them before you do anything else. So Natalia, I mean, this was a good lesson for everybody, but everybody is psychic, and that's the answer to your question. Yes, you are psychic. Do you have any of the clairs? I don't know. That'll depend on if I was working with you independently, which I do. I mean, that's one of the things that I do from my website, northernlights.one. I work with people weekly for 6 weeks for an hour, and I work on certain things to help them strengthen those muscles. But I don't know until I work with you. So I hope that answered your question, Natalia. I think I answered everybody's question because everybody started giving me numbers. That was really cute. Thank you for listening to me, you guys. It's awesome. Natalia, thank you for your question, hon. I think you helped a lot of people is what I'm hearing. You helped a lot of people. Shrey, you're next. And then Patricia. Oh, no, Patricia, and then Shrey. You're right, Patricia. Thank you. You need to trust your intuition. That's for sure, Patricia, because you're very intuitive. Everybody has strong intuition, but it's that same thing where Natalia said, she picked 7, and then I said, nope, the number 6. And she said to me, Shrey, hold on 1 second, honey, because Patricia's ahead of you, but then you're next. And Natalia said, I thought of the number 6 first. Always go with your first thought. Your first gut reaction is correct. Okay? That's true of anybody who's learning how to be psychic. We all have the ability. You just have to strengthen that muscle. Pick up a book, right? Go to Amazon, pick up a book on how to be psychic or know if you have psychic powers. It'll help you. Okay? Okay, Patricia. Is Cancer interested in me? Do you mean is there a Cancer person interested in you? Patricia? Is that what you mean? Is there a person who's a Cancer interested in you? You don't mean like as cancer, like a illness. Yes, okay. Is Cancer interested in you? Is this a past love? That's what I just heard. His name is Simon. Or is this somebody new that you just met? I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, Patricia. Is this somebody new that you just met? Somebody new. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you really haven't gotten to know them that well yet. But as soon as you do, I mean, I think there's going to be a connection there. I feel like this person is a nice guy. Hi, Sophia. Are you subscribed, hon? Are you one of my? You're a new subscriber. Did you just subscribe now? Because I want you to hit the subscribe and then hit the notification button. Once you do that, you'll be notified because I'll be back on Saturday or Sunday because I'm almost at the end of my readings today. So I can't read anymore, but I can read when you come on. Moonstar? Okay, well, then same thing for you. If you've subscribed and hit the notification bell, you'll be on. I'll come on either Saturday or Sunday around noonish. I like to come on early for my UK or my Asian people. People from Asia, I should have said. That didn't sound good the way I said it, but my people from Asia. Because they usually like me to come on earlier. So I'm going to do that on Saturday and Sunday. And if you hit the notification button, you'll be notified as soon as they come live, and I'll definitely include you. Okay, but I'm coming to the end today. So thank you, though, for coming on. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm glad you're going to be part of my community. I do new readings every single day that are posted on the computer that for every sign. Okay, and then I do monthly readings as well, and then I come on 3 or 4 times a week and I do readings. So thank you, guys. If anybody's interested in donating, you can go below, open up the X to donations of love. I have Venmo and I have PayPal. I would appreciate, and I'm always very grateful when people are willing to help me for my time and effort. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Patricia, you just met. Okay, let me pull up a couple of cards I shuffled. Is somebody you're walking away from now? Is there a relationship you're walking away from? Patricia? You started a connection, but I'm not sure yet. Okay. Was there a person that you were just involved with not too long ago? Patricia? Yes. Okay, and you were able to let that person go because the card I got is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from an old relationship, from what no longer serves you, in a hurry almost, walking towards the bright light of a brand new relationship. So I do see that happening for you. And I see there is a connection, okay? But I think you're going to have to, you know, there's nothing to see in this picture yet except light. So you're walking away from what no longer served you towards a newer person, but you haven't quite got there yet. But it's going to happen quickly because this is an 8. And 8s always move really fast, okay? And you have the 3 of Wands. So 3 of Wands is often a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. It's often a water sign. And it's going with the flow, being a very zen place, Patricia. So enjoying the connection, taking it slow, and being very cool about it, being very zen. I'm not saying play games. I'm just saying go with the flow, okay? Wait and see what happens and what develops. You let go of this old person. You're moving towards some older person or somebody that didn't work, right? Now you turned around. You're walking towards the light, towards somebody new. And if it works, it'll work because you took the time to go slow and go with the flow. Okay, and try not to control is what I'm hearing from your spirit guides. I think you like I'm a controller. I like to be in control, not control of a relationship, but I like to know what's coming next for me. I'm that kind of a controlling person, and I think you are also from the way your spirit guides are telling me. So I think you need to let go of that with this person and be a little more chill. Is the word they just gave me. I don't ever use that word, but be a little more chill. Okay. So if you can be a little more laid back and chill, I think you'll get along just wonderfully with this new person. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, less anxious. I think as a controlling person, sometimes we hold on so tight, right? Because we have expectations of what's going to happen. And if you can let go of those expectations and go with the flow, like the surfer dude's doing, right? Then this relationship will come in and it'll be nice. Okay, Patricia? Give it some time and go with the flow. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Patricia. Thank you for waiting and for being part of the community. I love when you guys are all here. Feels good to me, Patricia. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. If anything we've learned tonight. Shrey is next, and then Loverty and Karen. And I have a few more after that. But Shrey, are you here? Yes. Will me and my twin Pallavi, Galoya, reunite? Are you talking about your twin, a twin flame? I mean, the number patterns, that usually is something from... Oh, no, you weren't rude at all. You were being kind and keep posting. Yeah, see, twin flame's not a good thing. You know, many people think twin flame is like, oh, you know, this wonderful spiritual opening and you're meant to be together. And twin flames are the hardest relationship you can ever have in your life. Twin flames mean you knew each other in another lifetime and you're running on these parallels like this. You can never get together. It's not a good thing, twin flames. So I wouldn't ever wish for a twin flame relationship because they're very, very difficult. They're the most difficult relationship. Soulmates, you can be soulmate for 5 minutes. You can be soulmates for a lifetime. People that are married for 70 years are clearly soulmates. Twin flames are a different thing. Twin flames, you complete each other, but you're often on different paths your whole life. So you're never meeting like this in the middle. You're always like this, or like this, or like this. You never meet. So twin flame's not a good way to think of this person. If you want to be reunited with a person, I would think of them as a possible, okay, and that probably makes sense. Like one is in a relationship with somebody and the other's free. And then when this person gets free, this person, just started dating somebody. That's the twin flame kind of vibe, where nothing is ever, you're both never available for each other. You're not on the same level. You're not on the same ground. One's more interested and the other isn't interested. And then they come back, 6 months later and, oh, I'm really interested. And no, not so much anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not a good thing. So it could be a soulmate and you can wish that. And I would definitely talk to this person, okay, if you want to reunite. Yeah, twin flames are not, a lot of people, and especially psychics that don't know what they're talking about, to be honest with you, tell you twin flames are the ultimate. And no, twin flames are difficult relationships. So I would never wish a twin flame on anybody. Soulmates, yes. I mean, I have a million soulmates that are friends, and I had, my husband was a soulmate, and my mother was a soulmate, and, soulmates are wonderful. They could be here for 5 minutes or your whole life, but, and if you get lucky enough, they stay your whole life. You never know. But if you want to, and I didn't mean to say you were wrong, Shrey. If you want to believe this is a twin flame, that's fine. But I'm hoping it's not for your sake if you want to get back together with them. I'm sure you have met some of your soulmates. Some of your soulmates are somebody who lets you cut in front of them in the gas station or in the grocery store. That's a soulmate. Somebody you had a connection to, even if it was for 5 minutes. So Shrey, yes. I think the number patterns are coming from someone who's crossed over, is what I'm hearing from your spirit guides. So I think you may at some point want to do a private reading and see who's coming through for you, Shrey. But I don't necessarily, what time is it? Okay, I'm not necessarily feeling that the number patterns mean anything. You're going to get to see each other. I think you've gone down different paths. I'm not quite sure if that's a free will thing to see if you end up together, if he's ready and if you're ready. But I feel like you've gone down different paths. But this party that you're going to, it'll be a nice chance for you to see where things stand. Okay, Shrey? Okay. Sounds good. Keep me posted for sure, Shrey. I feel like we were talking so much about different lessons, some of my different lessons today on psychic ability and twin flames and all this kind of stuff. It's great. Lover T is next. Lover T, are you here? Lover T and then Karen. It's so cold outside. It's like 5 degrees with the wind chill. I'm glad I'm in here and warm. Lover T, are you here? One more shout out before I move on. Yeah, pick up a book, Natalie. You know, go to Amazon and pick up how to strengthen my psychic abilities. There's a book about that. When I used to own my wellness shop, I used to have all those books. I came across your account today, and I'm here to stay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Natalie. I'm glad, or Natalia. I'm glad to add you to our community. Wonderful group of people. And you can do look at your daily horoscope every day I post. So enjoy. And then I do monthlies for each sign as well. And then come on here pretty much 3 or 4 times a week, as often as I can, because I know that you guys really enjoy them, and I love bringing them to you. So it looks like Lover T is not here. Karen, are you here? Karen, are you here, hon? What do you think about seeing future events through dreams? When I have black and white dreams, I notice that things happen. Interesting. Yeah, everybody's so different on dreams, Jermaine. I never know for sure. I get when someone's visiting you who has crossed over, because the dream is so vivid and you wake up and you really feel like they were touching your skin, or and then many times you astral travel with someone who's crossed over. And when you astral travel, you almost always, I don't know if you've had this feeling, anybody, but you wake up and you hear your name. It's like I hear Lisa, and I wake up and there's nobody there. Nobody could have said my name. But they always say your name when they drop you off after astral traveling with you. So, and that's how loved ones do that kind of thing. But I'm a big believer in dreams. I just don't know how to interpret them. So I think sometimes dreams are just silly and they're dreams and the room's too hot and I have a nightmare, or sometimes they're really good dreams. I smelled alcohol in my dreams. Interesting. Yeah. That you may want to look that up too when you start strengthening your psychic abilities, because I smell smells all the time when I'm doing readings. I dreamt of people and place well in advance in years. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a prophet, so I don't know much about predicting the future, but I prefer to stay down to earth. Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't want to know what's coming up. Okay, so Karen is not here then. Okay, we're moving on to, I have Ashley, then Germania, and Jessica. Those are the last 3. So Ashley, are you here? Roses, peppermint. See, I get a lot of smells like Gina Tay or perfumes or cigars or cigarettes. I get smells of certain flowers. That means you're clairsentient. I taste too. I taste certain foods, bacon especially. So now I need Ashley. Ashley, are you here? If anyone would like to donate down below to Donations of Love, I would be very grateful. It helps me continue my efforts and the time I spend on here, etc. And I'm very grateful to all of you that have donated along the way. It allows me to buy new decks. I just got a few new decks. I'm just getting them all lined up here and charged and ready to go so I can try them out on you guys, because I really like them. Just got a deck called Sawyer's Path with a donation from one of my followers here. So thank you. and new candles, and I got my Buddha. So I'm always grateful when people donate. Thank you. I don't take you guys for granted at all. I'm very grateful. Okay, it doesn't look like Ashley is here. So Jermaine, are you next? And then Jessica. So do you have a question? Is it Germana? Where are you from, Germana? Bridget, have you subscribed? Because it didn't come across as a subscription. Italy, lovely. I would love for you to have a party in Italy. Invite me over. I'll stay with you at some point after COVID's over. Because it didn't come through, Bridget. That's why I'm asking. It didn't come through. So I don't know if your settings are set to private, but I have to see that you've subscribed because I only do readings for my subscribers. But yeah, Italy, I'd love to come. You might want to hit the subscribe button one more time, Bridget, and then you'll be my last one after Jessica. Okay, so only 3 people, 2 people ahead of you. Italy, yeah. I mean, I've traveled to a number of different places, to Germany, to San Francisco, to San Diego. People invite me and I stay in their home and they show me all around their country, which I love, or I get a rental car, of course, and drive around. And then in the evenings they have, 5 or 6 of their friends come and pay for their readings. So over 5 nights, that's like 25 or 30 readings. That helps me pay for my trip. So it works out great. Well, I need you to, in order to read for you, Bridget, for your birthday, hon, I need you to subscribe. So you might want to hit subscribe again, okay? And they're close to Milan. Oh, I'd love to come. I'm inviting myself. So once the COVID is over, I will come and you can have all your people and like 5 different nights. I'll stay for like 5 days. See, I'm already planning my trip. I'm such a control freak. And I'll stay for like 5 or 6 days and I'll come to Milan and I can have my own car so you don't have to take time out of work or show me around. And then I'll do readings at night and make money doing readings from your friends, and that will help me in my travels. Sounds like a plan. So what's in store for me in 2021? Something good, a new love. Let's check, Germana. I'm hearing a new love. Yes, I'm hearing like April or May time frame. So let's see what cards come up for you. If a 5 comes up, I'll know it's definitely happening. I feel like 2021 is going to be a lot calmer for you. I feel like financially you're going to feel more secure. I feel like you're going to have a reconciliation with a family member. So I don't know if you've had a falling out with a family member. Jermaina, have you had a falling out with a family member? Bridget, please just subscribe again, hon. So the card I got, this is the reminiscent card of a childhood, something from your childhood. So I think this 2021 is really going to be a nice year for you because look, throughout this whole deck, this is this man who has his dog and he gets older and older and eventually with like the King of Pentacles, he's like in his 60s or his 80s and the dog is old and, it's kind of like follow stuff. I moved to Milan 2 years ago from the south because there was no job there. Okay. My father did not like it because he's aged. Oh, I see, hon. So maybe this will be a chance where you're getting back together with him, which would be really nice. Because I do see like a reconciliation. And this is you as a child and reminiscing. And this could be your dad coming back into the picture here. This could be you as his child. And the cups are warmer and as they get closer and closer to him. Okay? The Hanged Man is you holding yourself up. So for some reason, I know you want a new love, but you got to let go of your feet and you got to take a chance. You got to take that leap of faith and fall in the water here. She's holding herself up in this picture as the Hanged Man. She's not letting herself take a chance or take that leap of faith. Germana. So you need to take that leap of faith for love. You need to let go of your feet like they are in this picture and dive into the water and actually take a leap of faith and not be afraid of being hurt. I don't know. That's too many questions, hon. I'm just focusing on the one thing you asked me to focus on, okay? In 2021, a new love will come in if you let go and relax, take that leap of faith, and know that sometimes there's pain associated with love, but it's worth it. You have to take that leap of faith. Okay, and then Three of Cups, you'll be able to celebrate, because this is the picture of celebration. The emotions are happy, and you'll celebrate, so it'll be lovely. Okay? So love is definitely coming. I would say, because the 6 was the top card, I would say December, January, February, March, April, May. Long about April or May. By May. Not in May, but by May. Someone will be coming in. Yes. April to May. But you got to relax, and you got to take a leap of faith, and you got to not be so uptight about it, because I think you really want it, but you're afraid of it also. And that's letting go. That's letting go in the Hanged Man. Taking that leap of faith and knowing that you have to put it all on the line for love. That it's okay. You know, sometimes we get hurt in love. Sometimes we do. But sometimes it's totally worth it. Okay? Thank you, Jermaina. And we'll be in touch. You keep coming to my channel, because I'm going to come and visit you in Milan when COVID's over. We'll do some parties. I'll do some psychic parties in the evening. Thank you for being here today and for waiting so patiently. And now I have Jessica. Jessica, are you still here? I'd say I'd like to stay closer to my family, but there's no job with it. Yeah, I understand. And, you know, sometimes it's about money at this point, but you'll still have contact. Welcome, hon. Hi, Cool Games. I'm closed for the night, hon. I'm just finishing my last person. I've been on for over 2 hours, okay? But I will be back on Blueberry. I will be back on Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon, so watch on your notifications. I've been on for over 2 hours, so I'm just finishing my last person now, Blueberry and Cool Games. But I look forward to seeing you guys then, okay? So now I'm looking for Jessica and then Bridget. Jessica, Bridget, only if you resubscribed. But Jessica, are you here still? Let me check, because I know I scheduled something for Sunday. So let me just check. I don't know if I have a reading on Sunday at noon. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll come on Sunday at 11 a.m. Would that work for you guys? So it'll be like 6 o'clock for some of you, 6 p.m., 5 p.m. Sunday at about 11. Watch your notifications. Thank you. Jessica, are you here? Jessica, give you one more minute here. Please share this with all your friends so they'll all come on and join us. I would appreciate it. Share the video out, which is great. Sunday at 11, I'll be back. Okay, Jessica doesn't look like she's here. Bridget, are you still here? Yes. Okay, Bridget, happy birthday. And did you subscribe? Did you hit the subscribe button again? You did. Okay, let me check. Okay. Bridget, what would you like to know for your birthday? Hopefully, Alan, I'll get to see you then. Bridget, what question do you have for me, hon? Anything. I'm not sure what that means. You can ask me a question and I'll get a psychic answer from your angels or your spirit guides, or I can pull a couple of cards too. How to get out of a rut. Well, you know what? Everyone's been in a rut, I have to tell you. So everyone has felt the same way you were feeling. And it's mostly just because of us having to be clamped down and staying in one place, et cetera, et cetera. So everyone's feeling that way. So I don't think it's anything different, but know that this is the perfect week to manifest that we're in the middle of this. Past Monday was the solar eclipse, which is the best time to manifest and create a vision board. This coming Monday is the winter solstice, which is also a time of manifestation and the whole changing of the season. And we're moving into the age of Aquarius. We're coming out of Capricorn into Aquarius. So this week is magical that we're in the middle of. So if there's any time to get yourself out of a rut or to manifest something, Bridget, today, this week is really good for that. And as a Sagittarius, you should be really good at doing that, getting yourself out of a rut, letting go, being free, not having anything weigh you down. Well, I think what you need to do is put out there how wonderful it feels instead of how bad it feels, right? Because the universe hears what you say. So instead of saying it feels bad, worse for me, saying, thank you, universe, for making this week so special. I'm really enjoying it. What are you disappointed about? Because your angels are telling me you're disappointed. There's something you're disappointed in. Is someone not celebrating your birthday with you, hon? Because it's something you're disappointed in. That doesn't bother you. Okay. What are you disappointed in? Because your angels are telling me there's something you're disappointed in that is bothering you. My haircut, seriously. Okay. So your haircut's bothering you? You're disappointed in it? Did you have it cut today? Superficial, but it looks terrible. Okay. Well, maybe try to find another style for it. Maybe you just don't like the way that, you don't like how short it is, but maybe move it around a little and try to find another style. Doesn't matter if it's superficial. It's important to you. Superficial, right? It's important to you. It's important. No worries. I want to wish you a happy birthday, though. Let me pull a couple of cards. Are you doing anything special for your birthday? Nice. So you got the Hermit, which is going within. So that's probably a lot of what you've been doing, where you feel like you put you in a funk. Okay, and that makes a lot of sense. This is a kind of going within. This is a Hermit card. This is the sign of Virgo, and it's all about going within and kind of working on those things that bother you about yourself, kind of shadow work, right? And the light is shining around you. So at any point after you meditate and you come out of this state, you'll come back down to earth and you'll be ready to go and you won't be so much of a funk anymore. But going within and finding out what's the real root cause, what's really bothering you. Yeah, I'm snowed in too. I love it though. So really go within and look at what it is that's bothering you. And then I have the Strength card for you. So remember, with this Strength card, it's not just standing in your own power and feeling really good about things. It's also showing the softer, vulnerable side of yourself with the Lamb, right? So the Strength card has a flip side to it. It's not just the strength of being that strong person and making your own decisions and standing strong, but you have to open yourself up to be soft and vulnerable, that soft underbelly, okay? So it's a little bit of both. So work on manifesting like crazy, and then just know that the week will be changing shortly. Come Monday, the energy should really change a lot for everybody with the winter solstice. Okay, we're moving into the age of Aquarius, coming out of Capricorn. My pleasure, hon. It's called the Christmas star because Saturn and Jupiter are the closest they ever have been in like 636 years, and it's going to look like two stars right next to each other in the sky. Everyone will be able to see it. And it's called the Christmas star this year on the winter solstice because of that reason. So look for it, okay? And then know that things will change, luck will change. And I hope you enjoy your birthday. I'm glad you joined us. Take care. Vision board, awesome time this week to do a vision board. Be very specific on it, though. I'll tell you a story because one time I put a red RAV4 on there, and I said, I want to drive a red RAV4. And then something happened with my regular car, and I had to take it in to get it fixed, and I got a rental, and of course it was a red RAV4. So I was driving a red RAV4. I should have said, I want to own a red RAV4. And that's what I should have done on my vision board. So I've learned to be more specific. So be very specific on your vision board if you can, okay? My pleasure, hon. I'm glad you joined us, and have a happy birthday. You take care. Thank you to all that have joined us today. The readings have been wonderful, and I really appreciate you, and I will see you. Of course, you'll see my daily readings, but I'll also see you on Sunday at 11 a.m. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Okay.